Hello, welcome to Crochet CJ. This is Carla here with episode 27. I'm a mom and a midwife, and I'm a born again Christian, and I love people enough to tell them that. Hope you guys are having a great week so far. I know it's Monday night for me, and I had a wonderful Mother's Day. I hope you all enjoyed a wonderful Mother's Day too. If you're in a country that celebrated Mother's Day yesterday, I got to spend a nice afternoon with my daughter and son-in-law at the Oklahoma Renaissance Festival, and we had a really good time, and there's just a lot of fun stuff to see and enjoy there. And I got a phone call from my son who lives out of state, and I also received a beautiful bouquet of flowers and some Reese's peanut butter cups from him, so I thought that was really sweet and special. And so I hope you guys all enjoyed time with your families, or at least got to talk to them. Yesterday, Mother's Day is a great celebration for those of us who do get to visit with and talk with and see our kids. But I know it's also a time of great. It can be hard for people. I have some friends who've lost their mothers, and this is their first Mother's Day since that happened. And I have some friends who have lost children, and this is their first Mother's Day without that child. And it's just, we have to remember that and think about those people. And I don't think they want us to walk on eggshells and not mention that person, but I do think they want us to understand when it's hard for them to talk about that, or they don't feel like celebrating those things. So it's just a tough time of year for people. Anyway, today we're going to talk about my finished objects. I did a couple of dishcloths. I was just kind of playing around with some cotton that I won at Crystal's Crochet Retreat, and so I just made a couple of granny square dishcloths. The lovely Loretta at Loretta and Blaine, Homemade with Love by Loretta and Blaine. I had bought some Avon from them, and she sent me a granny square dishcloth, and I love it. And it, they just work so well. I know a lot of people are like, why would you make a dishcloth? These things are awesome. You can use them, and they work really well on your dishes and stuff. And then you throw them in the wash and wash them, and they're just great little items. So anyway, and then I've taken up knitting again, which I haven't knitted probably in almost 20 years. And I've really not, I tried again last year when I first started crocheting to knit again, and I was having a hard time just getting back to it. Couldn't figure it out. Had a lot of people tell me, oh, well, you're going to have to continental knit because you're a crocheter, and you hold the thread in your left hand, so you're going to have to do that when you knit too. Tried that. It just didn't work for me, so I had to go back to the English style where you throw. And actually, it wasn't too bad. Not the prettiest dishcloth. You can see where I slipped some stitches and there's holes in it and stuff. It is not quite square, but it is knitted, and I did complete it. So I'm gonna do some more dishcloths just to do them so that I can get the knitting thing down. I've got the cast on, and the knitting's going well, and then the bind off. Thank you, Karen, for the bind off video. And then after I make a few dishcloths, I need to learn the purl too. And after I make a few of those, I am going to try my hand at some other things, namely some socks. All my friends are doing socks. Sorry, Dana, I am going to go to the dark side. You and Cindy, I know you don't want to hear about my knitted stuff, but it's okay. I'm never going to leave crochet. I love crochet. But there are some lovely items out there, projects that I'd like to do that are knitted, and so I'd really like to do those. I did make some project bags. I believe I showed you the fabric last time. Rose had won some fabric at Crystal's retreat, and she doesn't really sew, and she gave me some Star Wars fabric because I'm a Star Wars geek in addition to being a Harry Potter geek. And The other fat quarters, she wanted project bags, and so I said, well, I'll make them and send them back to you, and we'll have a little discussion about what that came from that. But this is my project bag I made. As you can see, it is Star Wars. I didn't have any interfacing, so I had this quilted fabric. So yeah, maybe the purple doesn't go with the outside, but you know what? Who really cares? I put a little ribbon in there for a drawstring, and the other 3 pieces of fabric, I mailed those off to Rose today, so they're project bags now, and they've been mailed off, so that's all good. They're not the most beautiful project bags in the world, and they're not fancy. They don't have any inside pockets, you know. It's good. They're not going to have zippers on them, things like that. But I'm not going to sell them. I mean, when I have a lot of fabric cut out for project bags, and when I do that, I'm going to actually just use them to give to people as happy mail, so it's all good. Joys in progress. Okay, so finally, I'm going to be able to finish my fabulous socks, my crocheted socks, because look what finally arrived after almost 4 weeks. This poor little 3mm Clover Armor crochet hook. I'm surprised it didn't show up with seaweed on it, because I think it had to swim here from the UK because it took so long to get here. Anyway, got that, so now I can finish my fabulous socks. My other joy in progress, my sweet friend Sharon from Sharon's Crochet Corner. She sent me a pattern, and the pattern is called Spring's Fancy. It's by Melinda Miller. It is a paid pattern, and it is a beautiful shawl. I think these look like butterflies, you know, so anyway, it's really, really pretty. I've gone through 1 cake of yarn. I'm on my 2nd cake. The yarn I'm using is Mandala Sparkle, and the color is Lyra. But, you know, Mandala Sparkle, I think it's one of their newer colors. And I just dropped the hook out of my project, and I'm sorry for the bend, but I got to find that because I'm going to lose my mind if I lose my clover hooks. Now, the Spring's Fancy by Melinda Miller, she actually, you can buy it separately, but she has their shawls that were inspired by poems. So she has a Poetic Shawls ebook on Ravelry, actually, and it has 4 patterns in it. It has the Spring's Fancy, the Summer's Heart, Autumn's Love, and Winter's Blue. So it has 4 lovely patterns in it. So I mean, if you go look at that. Anyway, the Mandala Sparkle is a number 3. It's a 3.5 ounce 100 gram cake with 328 yards on it. The pattern calls for 650, so I should have plenty of yarn. And it's 94% acrylic, 6% polyester. And now we'll go on to acquisitions. Okay, so my Clover and More hook, that was one of my acquisitions. You know, I did my birthday happy mail from Carrie Penny. Well, today I went to the post office to mail some things, and I picked up mail. And today in the mail came 4 packages for me. In one of them, there was something from Amazon, and I thought, well, I didn't order anything from Amazon. What did I get from Amazon? So I open it, and there's this little box called Happy Pop. And in it, this is from Crystal at Bag O' Day Crochet. She's so sweet. So in it are 2 pair of socks that have llamas on them. There's this one, and then my favorite, the No Drama Llama. Look at, it's got the sunglasses on. It's the No Drama Llama. Anyway, love it. Thank you, Crystal, so much. That was so super sweet of you. She's just a really sweet person, and I thought it was really nice of her. I don't know if these things I got were for birthday gifts, but I'm going to call them birthday gifts since it's my birthday month. So there you go. My next package that I got was from Kim at Classy Kim. Now, actually, this was part of our spring stash swap. She had ordered a project bag for me from Cindi at Freezebabees Fiber. And let's see. There's Cindy's card. I don't know if it'll focus on it. Anyway, that's her card. She has an Etsy shop. Cindy's a very, very sweet lady. And so, look at this. It matches, well, it's not the same fabric as my other Star Wars bag, but it is Star Wars, because she knows I'm a Star Wars geek. But it's this great bag with a handle, and it has a zipper with this cute little zipper pull on it. And inside it has a really neat pocket on the inside, which is really nice for just about anything you'd want to put in it. And it also has a notions pouch, which is a zippered pouch too. And inside the zippered notions pouch was a little organza bag and a little gift from Cindi, because she also knows that I like sugar skulls. So look at that. That is a Stormtrooper sugar skull. Is that not awesome? I'm just saying, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Cindi, and thank you so much, Kim. You know, you guys really knocked it out of the park. That was a great little gift. And again, I'm going to count it as a birthday gift. And, you know, Cindi sent a little card along to it, you know, saying that this was from Classy Kim and it was part of our swap. And I really, really like this. I can't wait to, I might make this my sock bag. I don't know. That'd be a great sock bag, wouldn't it? Be the perfect size to keep some socks and stuff in. Maybe a sock knitting bag. And I know Cindi knits, so she won't be offended by that at all. My next package, I met this really phenomenal lady named Paula. I met lots of people at Crystal's retreat, and one of them was this lovely lady named Paula. And she had contacted me because I had given her some stitch markers. Well, she can't find them. And I was like, you know, I'll make some more and send them to you. I still have some more of those charms. I'll send them to you. And she's like, oh, I need to. And I'm like, no, you don't need to do anything. Just give me your address. I'll send them to you, because that's what I do. I make stitch markers and things and I give them to people. It's not a business for me. It's just fun and I enjoy doing it. Well, unbeknownst to me, I mailed her package out, I don't know, last week or whatever, with her stitch markers. She had already mailed a package of Happy Mail to me, which again, I'm going to count as birthday Happy Mail because I want to. And in this package was some yarn. So I have been saying I want to try Lion Brand ice cream yarn because I've never had any. Well, look what I got. I got 2 skeins of Lion Brand ice cream yarn. Lion Brand ice cream yarn. It is a number 3. It's 100% acrylic. It's 3.5 ounces or 100 grams, and there's 394 yards, and the color is grape, and I got 2 of them. And she also sent me, it's Deborah Norville Everyday from Premier. It's really pretty. It's 100% anti-pilling acrylic. It's a worsted number 4. It's 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 180 yards. And the color is cotton candy. I wrote in the bottom, my note went into the purple in my book, and so I can't read it very well. That was kind of silly of me. And the other thing in there, besides a really sweet card from Paula, was this awesome llama notebook. Okay, so, and it's not just, it has a grocery kind of list thing, and then it's got these other 2 pads of paper here and a pen. Is that not awesome? Because she knows I like llamas. Thank you, Paula, so much. That was so sweet. Sorry, I think, oh, I'm doing pretty good, 15 minutes. So then My other package I got, so Rose, when I offered to make the project bags, she was like, oh, but, and I'm like, again, you gave me that Star Wars fabric to make myself a project bag. I'm going to be making them anyway. I don't mind making the other ones. You know, I hope you like them. I'm going to send them to you, no big deal. And so I actually posted that today. Well, when I got my mail today, there was this big box too with my other packages. So package number 4 was from Rose. And this is going to take a little bit because in this was lots of yarn. Anyway, this is Village Yarn Supreme Easy Care. And those are blues, and I mean, I guess it's kind of, well, those are all actually blues. That's kind of like navy and stuff like that. Anyway, there's 3 of those. It is 100% polyester. It's a number 3. There's 1.75 ounces, 50 grams, or 123 yards. And I got 3 of those, and it just has a color number. There's not a color on it. And then there's also, in the same yarn, is this really pretty pink and blue, and that cute, and then this pink, solid pink in those. So that it just says mill ends on it, and it's 100% acrylic, 16 ounces. It doesn't have a color number or anything like that. It looks like to me that it's a mandala, and it's pretty purples and stuff, and so I'm pretty sure it's a mandala. And like I said, it looks like a number 3, and again, it's 100% acrylic. So I'm making noise. Then there's a Sensations Rainbow Classics. I'm gonna say this yarn is not sold anymore because this is from Joann's, and it actually has Joann's stores on it. It must be made for Joann's, and it is Rainbow Classic brushed yarn. It is Berry Rainbow Classic, 100% acrylic. It's a number 5. There's 11 ounces, 312 grams, 615 yards. And look at that pretty color, and it's got a nice little halo to it. I love it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to make something great with it. And then there's this Patton's Venus. The color is Orchid. And this is a number 4. It's 1.75 ounces, 50 grams, 133 yards in the skein. And I didn't write down what it's made of. I'm going to say it's 100% acrylic. I could be wrong. Okay. Surely it says on here what the fabric content is, but I cannot find it. Oh, there it is. It is 55% cotton, 40% acrylic, 5% nylon. Okay, so, and you can see it's very textured yarn. It's really pretty. There are 5 skeins of this, okay? So, very nice. Love it. And then she sent me some Premier Sweet Rolls, which are 100% acrylic. They're number 4 yarns, 5 ounces, 140 grams, 245 yards each. I received 2 in the raspberry swirl. So I have 2 of these. And then the other one she sent me is birthday cake pop, and of course pinks and purples. Love it, love it. I love sweet rolls. I haven't got to play with my sweet rolls because I've received some from several people, starting with Kim. You know, but I have a nice collection of them now, so I'm pretty excited. Sorry, again, I'm reaching down in here for my stuff. And then she sent me this Vanna's Choice from Lion Brand. This yarn is Dusty Purple, and is 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 170 yards, and it's 100% acrylic as well. And I really think that's really pretty. Anyway, I don't know when I'm gonna do that again. I got a lot of stuff to do stuff with. And then the last yarn she sent me is Candy Shop yarn, and they are 5 ounces, 140 grams, 260 yards, number 4 weight. The color is Jolly Rancher, and they're also 100% acrylic. And look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And I like Jolly Ranchers. That's one of my favorite candies too. Anyway, there's 3 of those. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped. I got lots of great yarn that I can make great stuff with, and I'm excited. I have really sweet friends. So she also sent me this awesome llama pin that I just knocked off the card. It's a llama pin. Look at that. It's got little sparklies on it. Anyway, I love it. I can't wait to put that on some bag or something. And then there's a llama pad. That's a pad of paper shaped like a llama's. Isn't that great? And then some llama stickers. So, who doesn't like llama stickers? And then the other thing she sent me was a packet of postcards. Oh my goodness, they're llama postcards, okay? It's a postcard booklet. I haven't sent out postcards in years, but you know what? I think I need to send some postcards to people just so I can show off my llama postcards. I'm excited about that. The last thing she sent in my box, okay, really pretty card. Isn't that nice? I love that card. Anyway, but the last thing that was in my box is this photo. And this is a photo of everybody that was at the retreat. We took this big group photo, and look, it is signed by Crystal at Bag O' Day Crochet. Isn't that awesome? So I have this lovely photo, and of course you can see Rose is right here, Crystal's right down here in front. This is my friend Therese. Don't tell me that Joyce is not in this picture. Joyce is not in this picture. She was probably the one taking it, I guess, okay? And then, let's see, Karen and Brian from Fiber Hearts. And then here's me, my little face right back here. I was kind of in the next to the back row, standing in front of the people that were on chairs. Anyway, isn't that fun? I think that was really fun. I was really excited about that. Believe it or not, that's it. I know, it was a lot of stuff. I'm just saying, the birthday month is going to be awesome because it's only May 13th. So we still have a lot of month to go, right? I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. Please don't send me a birthday gift. It's okay. You can send me a birthday card or something through Facebook. I did start a Facebook group, and it's simply Crochet CJ. I did put the thing in there where you need to answer some questions, but it's just because I want to weed out like trolls from getting on it. But if you want to join the Facebook, and it's just a place to like share your makes. I was going to use it to announce random Zoom meetings, but that's just a tough thing right now. There's a lot going on and stuff, so doing random Zoom meetings is just not in the cards right now. But if you want to get on there, and you can, it's just like a lot of other people's Facebook pages. You can share things and I'll announce things. Someday I'm gonna do a cowl or something like that and announce that and kind of keep track of those things. There's cowls everywhere, right? Everybody's doing them, so you can always find one to join in. I'm really bad about like finishing things when I start them with a cowl. I believe it or not, I do not currently have any pattern testing that I'm doing for anyone. I know, shocker, because It seems like I'm always testing a pattern right. And I really enjoy doing that, and I want to continue doing that. But I don't have any right now, so I'm actually doing some things that I want to do, making some things that I want to make, and finally picked up the knitting needles, and I'm going to learn to knit again. And so, you know, as you can see, the yarn is overtaking the bed in my spare room. And so I sent out a couple of happy mails today. And it's just kind of, my birthday month is not only my birthday month, I'm trying to send out at least 2 happy mails a week. So hopefully I can send some great stuff to some people and they can enjoy it. And also, not only that, but I can get my yarn collection a little more under control, right? Okay. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful week. Remember, Jesus loves you and so do I. And we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.